The hidden power of consistency. What if I told you the greatest basketball player of all time was once rejected, laughed at, and told he wasn't good enough? It's 100% true. I'm about to tell you the story of the hidden power that turned Michael Jordan from a kid who failed into a global icon. And in this video, I will show you how to use this exact same power to turn your biggest dreams into your reality, starting today. This will change your life. The name Michael Jordan literally means greatness. We all picture the insane dunks, the championship rings, the shoes, the billions, but there's a different picture I want you to see. I want you to picture a high school locker room in 1978. There's a list on the wall. The final varsity basketball roster. A 15-year-old 5'10" kid named Mike Jordan is frantically scanning the list for his name, but it's not there. He got cut. He was sent to the junior varsity team. And to make it a million times worse, his taller friend, a guy named Leroy Smith, who was 6'7", DID, make the team. The coach picked the tall guy over the determined guy. Michael Jordan was officially a reject. For 99% of people on planet Earth, this is where the story ends. It's that moment, that crushing, soul-destroying rejection that proves the one horrible thing we all secretly fear. Maybe I'm just not good enough, and that is the problem. It's the virus that kills almost every dream. We all have goals. We all want to be great at something. But we hit that first wall, that first failure, that first rejection, and we think it's a dead end. We believe that legends are just born different, that talent is a magic ticket you either have or you don't. Michael Jordan went home, locked himself in his room, and he cried. He felt that crushing pain. But then, something inside him snapped. That pain didn't become a chain. It became rocket fuel. He realized the world had judged him on who he was at that moment, not who he could become. He knew talent wasn't the full story. There was another power, an invisible force that could destroy every obstacle in his path. That hidden power was insane, relentless, unstoppable consistency. While everyone else, including his own coach, saw a kid who wasn't big enough or good enough, Michael made a decision. He decided he would become the hardest working human being to ever touch a basketball. That sting of seeing Leroy Smith's name on the list instead of his became his daily alarm clock. Every single time he felt tired, every time he wanted to quit, he would just close his eyes and see that roster without his name on it. He started getting to school before anyone else, practicing in the dark before the first bell rang. He was the last one to leave the gym, drenched in sweat, long after everyone else had gone home. He didn't just practice. He practiced with a crazy, obsessive day-after-day consistency that would have broken most people. The next year, he didn't just make the team, he owned it. He was the star. And that insane consistency never stopped. It became the secret weapon of his entire career. It led to the legendary Breakfast Club workouts, where he would drag his teammates to his house to train from 5 to 7 a.m. before the official team practice even started. It wasn't about one epic training montage. It was about thousands of boring, unglamorous, unseen moments of just showing up and doing the work. That is the hidden power we are unlocking today. It is the force that builds the bridge between who you are right now and the person you want to become. It's not magic. It's not a gift. It is a skill. And I'm going to teach you how to build it right now. Strategy 1. Redefine the goal with the compound effect. This is a cheat code for success. Most people fail because their goals are massive and they expect results yesterday. We scream, "I want to get a six-pack," or "I want to be a millionaire." And when it doesn't happen in a month, we quit. You have to stop obsessing over the giant goal and start obsessing over a tiny daily action. This is the power of the compound effect. It's the principle that tiny, almost stupidly small actions, repeated over time, create an explosion of results. Imagine I offered you a magic penny that doubled every day. After a week, you'd have 64 cents. Who cares, right? It feels like nothing. But if you just kept going, by day 31, you would have over $10 million. Your habits are that magic penny. So your goal is no longer write a book. Your new goal is write 50 words a day. That's 2 sentences. It's so small it feels pointless. Your goal isn't get in shape. It's do 5 push-ups every morning. 5. You can do that before you even get out of bed. That tiny action isn't about the push-ups. It's about casting a vote for who you want to be. Every time you do it, you're telling your brain, I'm the kind of person who shows up. And those votes stack up until one day, you look in the mirror and you've become that person. Strategy 2. Master the art of habit stacking. Let's be real. The hardest part of a new habit is just fighting your own lazy brain to start. Your willpower is like a phone battery. It runs out. So stop using it. Instead, we're going to trick your brain into building habits for you. This is called habit stacking. The formula is so simple, it's crazy. After I, current habit, I will, new, tiny habit. Your brain already has superhighways for your current habits. Brushing your teeth, making coffee, taking your shoes off, you do these on autopilot. All we're doing is adding a new tiny exit ramp off that highway. For example, after I pour my morning cup of coffee, I will open a notebook. That's it. Not write in it, just open it. After I brush my teeth at night, I will put my gym clothes on the floor for tomorrow. You're not working out, just setting up the clothes. After I sit down for lunch, I will read 1 page of a book. The trigger has to be super specific, and the new action has to be so easy you can't possibly say no. By tying the new habit to an old one, you take the decision out of it. You're not finding time anymore. You're putting the habit on autopilot. It's the laziest, most effective way to guarantee consistency. Strategy 3. Start small to win big. This is the one that everyone gets wrong. We think we have to go from 0 to 100 on day 1. We start a diet and throw out every food we love. We start a workout plan and try to go to the gym 2 hours a day, 7 days a week. And what happens? We crash and burn in 2 weeks and end up back at 0, feeling like a total failure. This all-or-nothing mindset is the enemy of consistency. The path to life-changing results is built on tiny, pathetic, almost embarrassing little wins. You have to forgive yourself when you miss a day, because you will miss a day. Life happens. The goal is not perfection, it's persistence. If you miss a workout, do not let it become a missed week. Just get back to it the next day. The rule is, never miss twice. And you have to celebrate these small wins. Every time you do your tiny habit, your 5 push-ups, your 1 page of reading, I want you to literally give yourself a mental high five. Pump your fist. Say yes out loud. It sounds dumb, but this creates a positive feedback loop. It shoots a little bit of dopamine into your brain, making your brain want to do it again. You are literally rewiring your brain to enjoy being consistent. Lasting change doesn't come from a few heroic efforts. It comes from thousands of tiny victories. Now let's be 100% honest. This all sounds simple, but it is not easy. You know that cycle. You get super motivated, you're consistent for 5 days, and then life punches you in the face. You get busy, you get tired, you fall off, and that voice in your head screams, "See, I told you. What is wrong with me?" There is nothing wrong with you. You are just human. The difference between the Michael Jordans of the world and everyone else isn't that they don't fail. It's how they react to failure. Stephen King's first novel, Carrie, was rejected by 30 different publishers. One of them literally wrote, "We are not interested in science fiction which deals with negative utopias. They do not sell." King got so defeated he threw the entire book in the trash. It was his wife who fished the crumpled pages out and told him to try again. Jim Carrey was booed off the stage so viciously during his early stand-up career that the club owner played the song "Crucify Him" from Jesus Christ Superstar over the speakers. Can you imagine? Elvis Presley was fired after his first performance and told, "You ain't going nowhere, son. You ought to go back to driving a truck." And we all know about Thomas Edison. When a reporter asked him how it felt to fail 1,000 times trying to invent the light bulb, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." Their genius wasn't just their talent, it was their insane resilience. They understood that consistency is not a perfect straight line. It is a messy, ugly, chaotic path full of setbacks. The secret is to just keep taking the next step. So I want to know in the comments, what is the one habit you are trying to build right now? Let's get some accountability in here. The story of Michael Jordan isn't really about basketball. It's a story about the absolutely insane power of showing up when no one is watching. It's living proof that success is not some magical event. It's a process. It is the boring, inevitable result of ordinary habits repeated with extraordinary consistency. We covered the compound effect, the cheat code for results. We covered habit stacking, the way to put your goals on autopilot. And we covered the power of starting small and celebrating tiny wins. These are not just productivity tips. These are the tools you will use to build a new identity. You don't just do consistent actions. You become a consistent person. The giant canyon between your dreams and your reality is bridged by your daily habits. The future version of you is being built brick by boring brick by the choices you make today. The power to completely change your life isn't in some massive, heroic act you'll do someday. It's hidden in the small, repetitive, unglamorous things you do every single day. So here is my challenge to you. Don't try to change your whole life tonight. Pick one thing. Just one. Make the daily action so ridiculously small you can't possibly fail, and do it today. Then do it again tomorrow. If this video helped you, destroy that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. The journey to becoming a legend is a marathon, not a sprint. And it all starts with one single consistent step. Start yours now.